Hello, dear.
The small, quiet creature you're watching right now is actually one of the most studied animals in the history of science. But there are things about it that most people still don't know. And what you're about to learn will genuinely surprise you. At first glance, the white rabbit looks simple, but it is anything but. Its scientific name is Oryctolagus cuniculus, meaning burrowing rabbit. Every single domestic rabbit on Earth descends from one common ancestor, the European wild rabbit. But the difference between a wild rabbit and a domestic rabbit goes much deeper than you might think. It goes all the way down to the brain. A landmark study published in PNAS in 2024 revealed that the brains of domestic rabbits differ significantly from their wild counterparts. Specifically, domestic rabbits have a smaller amygdala, the brain's fear center. Their medial prefrontal cortex is larger, the region responsible for emotional regulation. In simple terms, domestic rabbits feel less fear and have better emotional control. That's why, instead of running away, they walk toward you. Most people think of rabbits as simple, mindless animals. That is a serious misconception. A scientific survey conducted with 1,516 rabbit owners at the University of Glasgow found owners rated their rabbits' intelligence at an average of 70 out of 100, but they rated their emotional capacity at 90 out of 100, and their ability to feel pain 100 out of 100. So even owners who underestimate rabbit intelligence are fully aware that rabbits feel deeply. But how smart are they, really? Research has shown that rabbits can navigate and memorize maze routes, recognize their own names, identify their owners by scent, sound, and appearance, teach themselves to open boxes and latches, use deception, ignoring commands they dislike. None of this is simple reflex. This is cognitive decision-making. It isn't being lazy. It is simply following its natural biological clock. Here's another fact most people don't know. A rabbit's eyes can see nearly 360 degrees around them. They may have a blind spot directly in front, but their peripheral and rear vision is extraordinary, an evolutionary gift for detecting predators from almost any direction. It will genuinely change how you see rabbits. The white rabbit is one of the foundations of modern medicine. 1. The cancer connection. The very first model of a virus-caused cancer was discovered in a rabbit in 1933. That discovery eventually led to the development of the HPV vaccine, the vaccine that today protects millions of women worldwide from cervical cancer. Without rabbit research, that vaccine might not exist. 2. The rabies vaccine. Louis Pasteur developed and tested the rabies vaccine on rabbits. This vaccine, still in use today, has saved countless human lives. 3. PTSD research. In recent years, white New Zealand rabbits have become a primary model for studying PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Because rabbits are naturally prone to strong fear responses, they closely mirror the neurological mechanisms of PTSD in humans, making them ideal for developing new treatments. 4. Antibody production. White rabbits remain essential in laboratories for producing antibodies used to detect and fight a wide range of diseases. Antibodies harvested from a single rabbit can be used for years in medical diagnostics. The question sounds simple. The answer is surprisingly deep. A 2024 study published in Frontiers in Animal Science demonstrated that traits like coat color, growth rate, and disease resistance in rabbits are determined at the genomic level. White coat color is most often the result of inactivated melanin-producing genes. But science found something even more fascinating. It isn't only the genes themselves that change during domestication. The regulatory regions, the biological switches that turn genes on and off, also changed across thousands of years of living alongside humans. This means a rabbit's appearance, temperament, and behavior are not just genetic accidents. They are the result of millennia of coevolution with people. In 2025, a groundbreaking study was published in Frontiers in Veterinary Science. Researchers are now using artificial intelligence to monitor rabbit welfare in real time. Here's how it works. Video cameras and motion sensors continuously track the rabbit's behavior patterns. AI algorithms detect early signs of stress, illness, or discomfort. Indicators like elevated breathing rate or abnormal movement are flagged automatically. This technology is currently being developed for commercial rabbit farming, but researchers believe it could eventually be adapted for pet rabbit owners as well, potentially alerting you on your phone when your rabbit is showing signs of distress.
1. Rabbit's binky.
A binky, a sudden jump combined with a mid-air twist, is a rabbit's way of expressing pure joy. If your rabbit does this, it is at peak happiness. 2. Rabbits allegedly sank ships. Legend has it that rabbits kept aboard wooden ships would gnaw through the hull, causing vessels to sink. Some maritime traditions still ban rabbits from ships to this day. 3. Rabbits can sleep with their eyes open. Wild rabbits evolved to keep their eyes open while resting, a survival mechanism to fool predators into thinking they are awake and alert. 4. A rabbit's teeth never stop growing. Unlike human teeth, rabbit teeth grow continuously throughout their lives. This is why they must constantly chew, to keep their teeth worn down to a safe length. 5. Rabbits can scream. Rabbits are generally quiet animals, but when extremely frightened or in severe pain, they are capable of producing a piercing, gut-wrenching scream. Most rabbit owners never hear it, and hope they never do. 6. A rabbit's heart beats 120 to 150 times per minute, nearly twice the resting rate of a human heart. 7. Rabbits eat their own droppings, and they have to. This is not a sign of poor health, it is a biological necessity. Rabbits produce a special type of soft dropping called cecotropes, which are packed with undigested vitamins, proteins, and probiotics. Eating them is essentially a second digestive pass, and without it, rabbits would become severely malnourished. Next time you see a rabbit, look at it differently. To not miss the latest scientific research and fascinating news from the animal world, I sincerely ask you to like and subscribe. Bye bye.